All right, everybody, that is OK Go with their single, Here It Goes Again. If you are just getting back to campus, come on and join us at the Bonvoy Arena, where the homecoming pep rally is just about to begin, and yours truly is broadcasting live. You're listening to KFWA, The Howl. Ow! Oh! Hey, everybody at Furry University, how are you doing? So good to be back here with everybody in this year's class. Everything is wonderful here at Furry University this year. Everything is fine. Everything is 100% fine. If you start to have, a little bit of like a smell of electrical smoke, everything is fine. Everything is fine. Quick question for all you guys. Who was in my graduating class 10 years ago here at Furry Weekend University? Some of you were held back as well, I see. I've been holding myself back every year for 15 years getting ready. First, it was 10, but then I had 5 before that because I'm not very smart. But we are very excited for the new class of Furry University to be here with you, and we have all sorts of amazing stuff to tell you about. And I am going to pass it over right now to the one you all came to see, the Dean of Furry University. Please, a big round of applause for Brandon Obsidian!
Well, hello, everyone. Welcome back to Furry University. Who's excited to be here? That is fantastic. I'm so excited to have everyone here again. We have a ton of firsts happening this year, and we hope that you're ready to enjoy all of those fantastic firsts from start to finish. Also, I don't know if you know this, but we have changed our charity. Have you heard about that at all? Yeah. One person in the back was like, yeah, I know all about it. Yeah, so we're super excited that this year we've changed our charity over to Lost and Found Youth, which is an Atlanta-based LGBTQ plus organization that helps support displaced youths in our community here in Atlanta. So we're super pumped and excited to really get them, to get them out here and interact with all of you guys, because this is one issue that's really kind of close to my heart, right? And probably to many of us, because we've all kind of faced that together every day. Thank you. And of course, if you are familiar with our previous charities, Animal Park at a Conservator Center is also here, so you can check them out over down on the marquee level. They'll be there for you. I believe they brought some animals again this year, so you can go pet the animals and support them if you wish to do that as well. So I don't know if you know, but we have gone through a ton of changes this year at FWA. That's both with you all and how we're going to handle all of our guests. You can see our interpreter here. Isn't that fantastic? And we've really prioritized this year not only the mental health, wellness, and physical wellness of all of you, and we have a huge mental health track that I encourage everyone to do, but we've also done that for our staff as well, because we believe that mental health and mental wellness is super important, especially in such a stressful environment. So to talk more about that, I'm going to invite up Wonder and Karen from Modern Path to speak a little bit more about that. Give it up for Wonder and Karen.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Awesome. I'm Karen Lill, and this is Wonder. We're therapists at Modern Path. So we are here today to talk a little bit about mental wellness, help you guys with just kind of how to really respect each other and take care of everything this weekend, right? So we're going to talk through a couple of things, but we're going to do it with sports analogies, all right? So this is your most valuable furry MVF training program, right? If you don't like sports analogies, don't worry, I'm going to use them all wrong, so you're good. I got you. All right. So this is, FWA is new for me. I come from the cosplay world, and so in the cosplay world, which y'all will celebrate my culture tomorrow, we use this thing that's cosplay is not consent, right? So it's the idea of like, if you are going to go hug someone or take a picture of somebody, you need to ask before you do that. So we're gonna be talking through some of this with some play-by-plays. So the first thing we're gonna be doing is, you're all getting carded right now, right? Does anybody have one of these yet? Red, yellow, green, blue? Yeah? All right, so these are communication cards that help explain kind of what energy level you're at, how you wanna socialize, that kind of thing, right? So this red one here with the big X on it is basically saying like, hey, I don't really wanna talk to you if I don't know you. I will initiate interactions if I wanna hang out, right? Now the yellow card is that like, I might come talk to you, but like, don't come talk to me, right? So those are some boundaries you can put in place. There's also a green card, which you can see here on Wonder, and green is that like, go, you're good to go, green light, right? All right, so we're gonna do some play-by-plays on some communication here with my assistant coaches, Wonder and Emerson. All right, let's see how they do. This is how furries could interact here at FWA. No, that is an offsides call. Offsides here means that you're outside of their vision, right? So Wonder, can you show everyone what the field of vision is, that what you can see? Okay. So like right now, Wonder cannot see me, and now he can, right? Awesome. All right, so let's see if we can do a little bit better and maybe use some communication, maybe a more direct approach. All right. All right, penalty on the play here, right? So what we saw with the nonverbal communication was no thank you, I guess. And then what we saw here was some verbal communication, but I don't know, could y'all hear Emerson? Right? Do you think Wonder here could hear Emerson? Probably not. All right. Now the good thing with the nonverbal communication, this is not soccer, you can use your hands. All right, let's see if we can do even better. That was beautiful. It's the same whistle, but it was beautiful. All right. So we got verbal communication. We respected what Wonder kind of like signaled, right? And I will say that I think one of the hardest parts of the consent element of communication is the disappointment, right? So you see somebody, their suit is so beautiful that you really want a picture, and when you go to ask, they say no, right? So it's really hard, but we need to respect the no. And also remember that no is a complete sentence. We don't need to give reasons. That's all we need to do, okay? All right. I think we can do better. What do y'all think? Yeah? All right. Let's see.
I wonder, can I get a hug from you? Yeah. All right.
And the crowd goes wild. Let's see that again in slow motion. That was truly beautiful. All right, so we call that a hat trick. We had 3 things. We asked, right? Verbal communication loud enough that a suitor could hear it. The 3rd thing was the nonverbal communication, right? Very awesome. All right, so one other card that we want to bring to your attention, right? Because I said red, yellow, green. We also have blue cards. So these are cards that signify that that person or that individual needs some assistance or some additional support. So these are accessibility cards. So let's keep in mind that we don't always know what that individual might need support with, right? And it's really important when you're in a suit, and even if you have a blue card or not, that you might want to use a handler to be with you, right? I'm guessing this crowd knows what handlers are, right? Right? They're the non-suitor individuals that kind of hang out with the suitors. Well, they're really great for being able to help kind of show this is their field of vision, right? They can help with the nonverbal communication. They can indicate if the suitor is maybe going to the headless lounge, maybe they are getting overstimulated, need a break for water or food, right? So we really want to respect and listen to what the handler has to say. So you might be wondering what happens if there's a penalty on the play, I think is my last sports analogy, don't worry. All right, so if you do have a situation where you say no and somebody does not respect that, they start to push it, right, or you feel unsafe, please grab a staff member, which you see here in their staff shirts, right, and they will help by taking care of the situation. They're gonna serve as your coach in that moment, and if a player needs to get kicked out of the game, they will take care of that for you, all right? Now, if you're like, hey, this MVF program, Most Valuable Furry, in my friend group sounds great, we really want to encourage you to come out and check out the other mental health and mental health wellness things that we have to offer this weekend. So Modern Path, which is a local therapy practice, we will have workshops going on held by some of our clinicians. They're going to be doing all sorts of different things. So they're going to cover topics like how to find a therapist, manage grief. If you want to learn more about consent, it's about chaos in your pocket. And we even have things like Bluey helps us to reparent our inner child as one of our workshops. Now, if you're also noticing that getting a little overstimulated, things are really loud, getting overheated, there are some quiet rooms available as well. So those are in the Marriott level, in the lobby level, in the L400s. These are staff spaces, find peace and quiet, kind of a break from that overstimulation. There's access to coloring pages, fidgets, building blocks, that kind of stuff. And of course, if you need any more information, we really encourage you to check out the app for the information in there. So our last reminder of this training is the 6-2-1 rule, which I hope some of y'all have heard about, right? So the 6-2-1 rule is 6 good hours of sleep a day, 2 good meals a day, like meals, okay? Meals. And at least 1 shower, please, all right? So we thank you for joining our training session today, and we look forward to seeing all of y'all all weekend.
Hey guys, how you doing? All right, I'm Odin, this is Kay. We're here to talk to you guys a little bit about the changes that are coming up with our locations for our convention this year. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen our new registration in Constour area. It's located on the international level here at the Marriott. Make sure you'll get your school pride on. BGR. We're separating from VGR this year, if you were here last year. It's gonna be on this level in the A700s behind the Pulse Loft. Make it a little easier to hear each other talk during your games. Poker will be located in the same room as it has been last year. We are also bringing in the health services in marquee level, M301. They're gonna provide testing, supplies, education, sexual education, and that'll be the Georgia Board of Health, or Fulton County Board of Health, the AIDS Health Foundation, and the Georgia Harm Reduction Coalition. And Kay, you want to go over some of the Hilton stuff?
Now it's my turn. Hey guys, I'm Kay. I'm the vendor hall director, and a ton of stuff is now in the Hilton. So we're gonna go from the top and work our way down. Panels is gonna be on floors 3 and 4 primarily, but they also have stuff on the lobby floor. And some of the cool panels that we have, we are featuring an 18 and under area. So for anyone who falls into that demographic, we've got an entire sports court on the 4th floor, as well as panels exclusively for people under 18 and their families. We've also got mental health panels, as you guys already know, and then a whole slew of other panels that are available in the mobile app. So if you want to see the panel schedule and figure out what you want to go to, you can go there. Working our way down, directly across the sky bridge at the Hilton is the vendor hall, which is the best part of the con, sorry. There we'll have vendors, both adult and general, as well as the artist alley, all in one place. So you go directly across the sky bridge, just go straight, and you can't miss it. We'll also have some additional panels there as well, and a fursuit lounge for the Hilton. And then if you go even further down into the basement, that's where VGR is gonna be this year. So the entire arcade takes the whole basement floor of the Hilton, so make sure that you go there, and you probably won't leave, so. I mean, I wish I had the coordination for DDR. I'm more of a Tekken. Thank you. Thank you. I tried very hard. And that's basically all I got. So the Hilton's pretty packed, and that whole hotel is ours too. So consider it home, just like the Marriott.
With that, we'll introduce Gomi.
Oh, wow, there are a lot of you out there. Hey, y'all. I'm Gomi, Director of Communications and Marketing here at FWA. I'm sure you saw with our Atrium DJs out there, we've got a lot of new amazing experiences this year that I hope y'all are really excited for. And speaking of amazing experiences, wasn't Ed great? Isn't Ed great, our amazing radio host? You can catch him, by the way. Yeah, thank you. You can catch him, by the way, and all his friends at the Dad's Garage Show on Sunday down on the Marquee stage at 1 p.m. Anyway, my focus here at FWA is making sure that you know what's happening so you can make the most of your weekend. The best place to do that is the FWA app. The app has hotel maps, our full weekend schedule, including everything from concerts to panels, and a directory of all the vendors in our vendor hall. We also have an official FWA Discord, so you can connect with your fellow attendees. We'll be posting announcements throughout the weekend, and you can find more information about vendors, panels, and attendee-run events there. Check out the links to the screens to access all of these resources. Gold and Platinum sponsors, make sure to request a sponsor role in the Discord so you can get your exclusive announcements and information, and thank you so much for your support of FWA. Now, please, welcome Director of Special Events, Dash. I'll see you around campus.
Hey everyone. So I'm here, I'm the Director of Special Events, but I'm going to talk about some of our big events this entire weekend, because we're going to build some hype. So can I hear some hype in the audience? Cool. So, starting with something we're doing all weekend is our partnership with Ferality, and they will be having their Ferality Gateway in Imperial A all weekend long, and this is the biggest gateway they've offered yet. And the kind of star-stunning thing about that is that it's going to feature Ferality's hologram portal, which connects our attendees to everyone in VR while we're having our con. And something else we want to notice, if you can't see it yet, but in the back of the room, Ferality has partnered with Waterwolf to have a VR portal that connects this atrium stage to the rest of the world as well. So that's pretty cool. All right, we're getting there. We'll build it. All right, so next up is Happy Hour, one of our favorite events from last year. It's coming back, bigger than ever. We're super excited to announce that we have 9 breweries serving this year. We'll be downstairs Friday from 2 to 6. If you have enrolled in our 24-hour Carrot Club, which is our VIP package, if you are really want to try these beers, we may have some more releasing, so check on Twitter, and we'll get that information out to you. And now on Saturday, something really cool. So I haven't been on the stage since 2019, it's pretty cool to be back here. But what's even cooler is I get to announce that someone, our friend, and someone who's a part of this family is returning as well, and that is Mystery Skulls. Okay. I think we can do a little bit better for Mystery Skulls. I mean, this room was filled. Come on. Okay, so there we go. So that's 8 p.m. on Saturday, and then at 9 p.m. we welcome to the stage the electric rock duo band, originally from New York, Yoav and Sam as the Living Tombstone. We're getting there. We got 2 more. I better, let's get there. So then Saturday at 1 p.m., we have our fursuit mingle. So that's where you get to come down with your fursuits. If you don't have one, you can meet some of your favorite fursuiters. We're going to have pictures for all smaller groups, and then possibly, maybe, the biggest fursuit photo we've ever taken as a group. Oh, come on. All right. We'll go with one last one. We'll see how we can hype this up. This is one of my favorite events, obviously, because I help run it with an amazing team. But for our 3rd year, we are excited to announce Moonlight Festival coming back. There we go. Come on. So we have a lot of new things to announce this year. We have a host for our performance time. So we're gonna do a variety hour to start off the show and the night, hosted by Bam Bam. And then we have aerial performances and stage performances by Celestial Cabaret. And exciting this year, we have some local drag queens joining us. We have Valerie Love, Tuesday Dickerson, and Maya Ross Monroe. So we've got a lot of fun. We'll have if you do not know what the Moonlight Festival is, this is our version of the night market that you've seen at other cons. So we also have an entire dealers area. We have 12 returning and a lot of new dealers coming with us. We'll have 4 artists we're also showcasing. We'll have caricatures and all sorts of other new stuff that we're excited to show everyone this year. So see you guys on Saturday night.
Hi, Dragon Palm.
Hi, Kigu.
You know, I just went outside earlier to check all the lines out, and I almost put a tear to my eye. There was so much excitement, the music, the dancing, everyone having a good time. It was really fun, and I felt proud to be a part of this, that I made this happen. I also felt proud of all the wonderful staff members that made this happen today. Can I please get a round of applause for my staff? So yeah, my staff are my family. I've been doing this for 12 years. I've seen all the crazy things that can happen. I've gone through weddings, divorces. I've even seen a child or 2 be born in my staff. It's a lot of fun. And if you guys want to do it, after the con, feel free to sign up. You get free reg, you are able to help out, and of course, you can always come hang out and make really cool stuff at our Norcross office. But the very first thing you guys should do, if you really want to think about staffing, is you should probably volunteer. And that's where Dragon Palm comes in.
Hey, everybody. My name is Dragon Palm. I'm the volunteering coordinator. This year, we've tried to make volunteering as easy as possible. We've completely done away with the need to sign up for it. All you need is a valid registration and a willingness to help. If you have that, you can go right to the department that you want to help out, find a staff member, and just say, hey, I want to help. By chance, if you want to help out but you don't quite know where you want to go, FWA does have a Discord server. If you join that Discord and grab the volunteering role, you'll start receiving notifications for the various volunteering opportunities that we have throughout the convention.
Oh, that's great. But what do you get if you volunteer?
That's an excellent question. FWA really appreciates its volunteers. And in order to show that appreciation, there's a few different rewards that you're able to earn when you accrue certain levels of hours. At 6 hours, you're able to get a super special secret gift. At 12 hours, you get the gift, plus for the next convention year, you get half off your registration. If you manage to accrue 18 hours throughout the course of the con, not only do you get the gift, but your next year's registration will be completely free. So make sure you get those hours counted whenever you're done volunteering by finding the coordinator in charge of that department and submitting those hours using the handy-dandy QR code on the back of their staff badge.
Awesome. But where do we go if we need help?
The ambassador desk.
Oh, that sounds fun. And to talk about the ambassador desk, we have the Director of Safety, Mustang.
All right, thanks everyone. I'm K9 Mustang. I'm the Director of Safety here at Furry Weekend Atlanta. If you've been, you know our ambassador desk. It's down on marquee level. It used to say registration 2 above it. Now we have a very, very large sign that says ambassador desk. I didn't think it was gonna be that big, but it's there. That is there for anything you need. Lost and found, if you're lost, if you've been found, if you've lost something, found something. If you have something you don't want lost, put your name on it, please. Put an air tag, dog tag, Android tag, whatever they have. They're there until 8 to 10 p.m. every day. If you do have a lost and found item that gets turned in that is something we consider critical, so that's medication, IDs, credit cards, something really expensive that we don't want anything to do with, we're gonna turn that into the hotel loss prevention every evening. So if it's midnight and you realize you've lost your credit card, your medication, If we found it, it'll be turned into Marriott loss prevention, and they're available 24 hours a day. Just go to the registration desk, and they'll be able to get you some help. We have a 24-hour phone number. It should be displayed. I can't see the screens. Is there a phone number? There's not a phone number. It's in the app. It's 470-682-4392. For those of us who are around my generation and older, 4392 spells 4 FWA on a touchtone phone. There are so many people in here that don't know what I am talking about. I feel so old, but I am so proud of that phone number, you have no idea. For those, especially that are staying in the Aloft, we know we have a large number of our group who are staying at the Aloft Hotel and walking down Baker Street to get to the hotel, or if you go to visit another hotel, the Westin, any of the restaurants, things around downtown. City of Atlanta has a downtown ambassador force. These are part of the sort of public safety arm of the City of Atlanta. They ride Segways and other neat things. They have red and blue uniforms. They are available from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. They will escort you for free to your destination as long as it's within downtown. They go plenty far out. You're not going to want to walk that far anyway. But they're happy to escort you if it's just you by yourself, if it's a group. Super nice folks. Just give them a call. I think you can also text that number, but I would just call them. But yeah, if you're going anywhere, want to go check out a restaurant, but not really comfortable on the street, if it's within those hours, give them a call. They'll help you out. So we have obviously grown as a convention a little bit, and with that, we've grown our safety department. So within the safety department, we're kind of split into two now. We have the queue management department, which we lovingly call our zookeepers. They're wearing the finest orange polyester vests that Amazon could make for us. Our safety operations department, which is in these fine, fancy yellow polyester Amazon vests. We're here as sort of your interface to our public safety resources. So be that hotel security, Atlanta Police, who we have here 24 hours per day, EMS, we have multiple paramedics on site at both the Marriott and the Hilton, 24 hours a day. Our safety operations department is your interface to those services were you to need them. Anybody with any color vest on would be more than happy to help you, and obviously all of our staff are happy to help you. But if you have a safety question, need anything from safety, just look for somebody in one of these beautifully tacky vests and we'll be happy to help. I mentioned the paramedics. They are here 24 hours a day and they're fully equipped. They have everything, cardiac monitors, they can do all the pretty squiggly lines, all those fun things. However, if somebody is having a life-threatening emergency, if you start doing CPR, have somebody call 911. They will obviously start fire and EMS, but they will also give you life-saving instructions that are really important. When you do that, also have somebody call the phone number I'm so proud of, and our on-duty safety supervisor will also get our paramedics on the way to you. So we want to make sure if it's really serious, you're getting the instructions on the phone, and you're getting some paramedics on the way, along with the ambulance and fire truck that the city will send. That's it for me. I'm going to hand it over to Rannon to talk about our wonderful hotel.
I feel so cool in this Letterman jacket. Look at this. Thank you all so much, and let's give a big round of applause for all of my leadership that came up here and spoke to you today. Thank you. So I'm up here to talk to you about hotels. So first and foremost, we have a great relationship with our hotel partners at Aloft, Hyatt, Hilton, and of course, the beautiful Marriott. And what we need your help with is we need you to make sure that you're also treating our hotels with respect. We haven't ever had any problems. You guys are super great. We are the favorites of all the hotels, and we would like to continue doing that. So please make sure that you are treating our hotels with respect. So what does that mean? That means tip your bellhops, right? They're bringing in all of your giant luggage that carries your giant animals, right? So make sure that you're tipping them. Make sure that you are tipping your housekeepers. They work really hard to keep your rooms turned around and fresh and clean. And also, if you use valet, make sure you're tipping on the valet as well. A step further than that, let's make sure that we're respecting the property as well. That means I love your adorable stickers. They don't belong on hotel walls. Very simple. They don't belong in elevators. We actually do have sticker walls available for you at the Hilton and the Marriott to put all your stickers on display for all of our guests. So please utilize those. Trade your stickers around. Don't put them on the hotel property. We have a place for that, so please keep that in mind. All right, let's talk about the big topic, elevators. You ready for this? We do have an elevator strategy. We do have an elevator plan, and that will all be implemented late tonight, early tomorrow morning. We had to make sure that all of the guests could get checked in today because the majority of you arrived today, and so we'll be doing that. At the Hilton, we're going to be doing that on the floor 2 over at the Hilton. That's on the same level as the vendor hall, so that's where you're going to be loading in. We will have our presence there on all the other floors to make sure that everyone's exiting the elevator. Here at the Marriott, it's a little bit more complicated. It's not quite as simple as some of the other events you might be used to because of the way that everything lays out. So we're going to have 2 different loading floors here at the Marriott Marquis. Of course, all this is on our website. You can look at this. If you get confused, we'll have signage as well. But first, floors 1 through 17 and 42 through 47, that load floor is going to be on the lobby level. Okay, so when you're ready to go up to those rooms, you want to go to the lobby level. And then 18 through 41 is going to be loaded on the atrium level. So this is the level that you're on with the atrium ballroom in it, right? Keep in mind there's a few things when you're looking at elevators and elevator etiquette that will make all of our lives easier. First and foremost, and you have heard it 1,000 times, time to embrace it, don't go up to go down, and don't go down to go up. That clogs the elevators. That actually makes everything less efficient. I know you think you might be getting somewhere faster. You're not. Additionally, don't overcrowd the elevators. The elevators can support 10 adult bodies, no more, right? That is where all of our challenges were last year. People were very much over that. So make sure that you are not overcrowding the elevators. We really need your help in managing the elevator process this year. We have our zookeepers that are going to be handling it. If you'd like to volunteer, hit us up. We need more volunteers for that department. But really, we're only able to manage the convention floors right here, right? So on all the other floors, all the guest floors, please keep that in mind as we're doing it. Your support helping us to get that is what we need the most. One big thing I want to make clear, ADA, any ADA needs can load from any floor. We have people stationed everywhere, so you'll be able to load there. We do have 2 separate lines for priority, which would be our fursuiters or anybody on an accessible need, and then we have the regular line as well. Okay? Up next, BizMe. Again, please take advantage of everything that we have got going on. Like I said at the beginning, we are rocking and rolling this year, y'all. We have added so much cool stuff. We've really upped the game, if you can't already tell, right? We're doing so much, and we really want you to take advantage of it. If they are here, I'd like to shout out to our guest of honor, Wicked Insignia. Where are you here? Maybe? Yeah, right here up front. Super excited. Wicked has been a dream and pleasure to work with all year, and we're really excited. Make sure to stick around for them for their guest of honor panel and meet them in the vendor hall. Other than that, thanks for coming to FWA, y'all. We really appreciate you. We do all of this for you. You are amazing, and we love doing this for you every year, and I would love if you all gave a huge round of applause to the over 300 staff members that we now have to make this happen. All right, well, I am done yammering on, so I'm going to bring Ed back up now.
Thank you so much, Ryan. Guys, give him a big round of applause. And big thanks to Gomi for the shout out there. Yes, I will be back with you. Come see the improv show on Sunday. It's big, it's furry, it's funny, it's hilarious. And I'll be with you for dance competition after that. But who is ready to get out on the quad and start having a good time? Well, good. But before that, I do have one little special thing for you. I got some of my friends from here on campus to do something cool for you. So there's just going to be a brief pause, and then you're all going to have your minds blown. Everybody, can you do me a favor and give me a big FU2 on the end of this one? FU2! 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. All right, we good for this? FU2. FU2! Everybody have a great time at Furry University!